My name is Jake Brown, and I graduated Hofstra in May 2013. Well, I do a lot of different stuff. My full-time job is I'm the digital program manager of CBS Sports Radio, so I manage their show page. There's 7 show pages, digital content, post their stories, headlines, and I manage their social media as well. And I also write for them. I'm a writer, columnist for CBS Sports Radio, CBSLocalSports.com, and for the CBS local markets. So CBS New York, I'll cover event and do that, or another market. And I host the Brown and Scoop podcast. That's a CBS Radio Play. It's sports and entertainment podcast with daily interviews, weekly shows. I do with another former Hofstra grad, Brandon Robinson. He went to Hofstra grad school, create content out of that. And then I also part-time host a sports radio show on Long Island called Sports Talk 1240 on Long Island's AM 1240 WGBB, which I've been doing since 2012, and I occasionally will cover New York sporting events and do stories for them as well. Well, one mistake I've had is I didn't get involved early. I didn't get into WRHU, until I believe my end of my junior year. So I only had about a year at WRHU, and I had to be out of there 4 years. It's not cheap to go to school. We all know that, especially Hofstra. So it was a great experience for me, but I did not get involved early. I would highly recommend getting involved your freshman year at WRHU, or whatever your passion may be. I still am doing great in my career, but there were other avenues that haven't been opened up to me because I didn't get the play-by-play opportunities that people who are seniors had. So I recommend day one getting started early. I know it's a tough adjustment living on your own. You can still party and have a good time, but make sure you get your passion and what you want to do, get into that field ASAP. Because if you have 4 years of that, if I had 3 more years of play-by-play experience, who knows where I'd be. Maybe I'd be broadcasting for a team right now. So that's definitely one thing I look back and regret, because those opportunities don't come after college. College is the time to stack that resume and get stuff done. So that's one thing I definitely regret not doing. Well, a couple smart things. One, I would say using LinkedIn to my advantage. I've gotten radio and podcast guest spots, and people have asked me about job opportunities and stuff through LinkedIn. I have, I think, around 3,000 connects. A lot of them I don't know, but they're in the industry and people could help me. People will ask for my help, and I like giving guidance to people in the field. I'm not someone who's going to root against someone in this field because we're competitors. I want to see people do well. So I definitely recommend using LinkedIn to your advantage. It helped me get my current job. What I did is I reached out to Eric Spitz via email, the program manager. He gave me to someone in the department. I found people in that department of the job I wanted at CBS Radio, and they put in the word to the manager that, hey, this guy messaged me, he's got a great resume, he's interested, and that helped me get the job. And I was the last interview that they did, and I ended up getting it. So I highly recommend using LinkedIn, getting your own website. Make sure you have a portfolio website and have all your work on there, especially in journalism. If you don't have that, you're way behind the game. This is 2016, the digital age is taking over, so make sure all your work is stored on your own site at jakeryanbrown.com, and I have everything there, including my resume, contact info, social media, stories, demo tapes. It's instead of sending MP3s, say, go to my site. You'll see my resume, demo, my articles. You'll see all that there. So LinkedIn, using social media properly, having your own site, all definitely keys to having success.